WD18, we're here for another Fancam the day after the Newcastle 0, Watford 3 victory away at St James's Park. Shane, what did you make of our performance in that match?
It was awesome, really. 3-0 up, comfortable winners, clean sheet, and lots of
second clean sheet in a row.
Yeah, second clean sheet in a row, and some really good stand-up performances, actually. Alan Shearer summed it up, didn't he, on Match of the Day? Could have been 6 or so. I mean, as good as we were, Newcastle were terrible. I mean, they were really bad. The defensive frailties were there to see, but it's great to see that we actually took advantage of that. Massive shout out, Marvin Ziegler. I know our guy Nick Hill predicted him to start matches, and my God, is he really putting in a shift? Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of these things where we kind of came out and said Kiko Femenia was a step up, another level up on the right. I'm starting to think Ziegler was a step up on the left. I think Holebas wasn't in the squad yesterday. In the squad yesterday, and I'm starting to think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance that, Ziegler's
could be the end.
Yeah, could be the end as well. And I think, look, I think Holebas got a little bit of unfair criticism against Everton. Some fans thought he was at fault, other fans didn't. But it's great to see Ziegler just nail down that position now, really. And look, he's a bloke who was clattered by Andy Carroll 18 seconds into his debut, got up with 2 cotton buds in his nose and put in a fantastic performance. That's exactly what you want to see. I'm not sure how many other debutants would have done that necessarily, but it's great to see that he did that. He did that, carried on yesterday with a great performance as well, so I'm so happy with him. Want him to start against United. I think he's going to be really good marauding down that left-hand side. Yeah,
so also another highlight from the game was the midfield and Will Hughes getting a goal, Doucouré looking lively. Do you think that, this question I'm going to pose to you, what do you think we have one of the best midfields in the best of the rest section of the Premier League?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely we do. I think I'm going to quote someone, I think what someone said on Twitter, I think for the World Cup, Hughes, Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah midfield.
That would be good. That's a young midfield.
Very young midfield, but you know what? They're proving themselves. All right, fine. Chalobah's out injured at the moment. That's fair enough. But we know the quality he has. Hughes has stepped up massively. Last 2 games, he's become a bit of a steal, hasn't he? To be honest, from Derby County, I can't believe Derby even let him go.
Yeah, so. I saw a tweet comparing his 8 million transfer to Danny Drinkwater's 35 million transfer. Who you think we've done better business than Chelsea in midfield in terms of that?
Yeah, and the only reason why Danny Drinkwater's gone for that kind of money is because he's got a Premier League medal to his name. That's the only reason why. Will Hughes is better in every single way. He's an albino Ed Sheeran at the end of the day. So.
One of your players that has come under criticism from you in the Fancams, Andre Gray. I think he had a little message for you in his celebration yesterday. Can I hear you, Shane? But what do you think of his performance today? Because a lot of people are saying he works hard.
Hornet Shane, where are you? Is pretty what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, look, listen. In all fairness, I've been a bit of a critic of him, but there was nothing to criticise yesterday. Nothing to criticise against West Ham either. He put in a fantastic shift in both of those games as well. It's what I want to see more of, though. He played well against West Ham. He was very much kind of running up their defence and so on. Against Newcastle, yeah, he missed chances and all that, but I think some of that criticism on Twitter has been very unfair. Really unfair. We've won 3-0, he scored a goal, we've kept a clean sheet, we've got the points. There's no need to go on and criticise him further. Yeah. Now, had we only won 2-0 and had he missed a bucket load of chances, maybe then there's grounds for criticism. But we've won the game, and he put in a really good performance. So I think it was a little bit unfair.
It's going to need a big performance from him and the rest of the team against Man United here on Tuesday. Obviously, Gray has been creating a lot of space for Richarlison. Do you think Richarlison is going to be one of our main outlets against Man United, or what do you think Marcus Silva's going to do with the formation?
For me, Richarlison's one of our best attacking outlets. I think he's our best attacking outlet. You can just tell defenders get worried whenever he comes onto the ball. He's got lots of skill, lots of tricks, lots of flicks, and I think the key to Tuesday night will be actually trying to test that United defence. They're not that solid.
They've got a solid keeper, though.
They've got a solid keeper, yeah, exactly. They have got a solid keeper in fairness to them, but they didn't play that well yesterday against Brighton. They were lucky. Brighton put in a really good performance. And I actually think, I don't know who they have at right back. I'm going to try and guess.
Valencia.
Valencia, right. Good.
More of an attacking player.
Yeah, more of an attacking player, but he's the kind of guy now where he's getting old. Richarlison's young. Pace coming in behind.
Using a lot more skills than a lot of other players in the league at the moment.
And I actually think, he's had the second most shots on target, isn't he? I think behind Harry Kane. So he's going to be crucial. I have a feeling Andre Gray will start, and I hope he has a really good game as well. Not long now until he gets his goal at the Vic. I'm telling you, I reckon it's on its way. I mean, good to see Pereira start as well, actually. I know he only got about 10 minutes, I think, against Newcastle. So I want to see him start. I want to see us really kind of go for it.
Who would you start Pereira ahead of though? Because you could argue that that team on Saturday was pretty exceptional. Would you take Cleverley out?
I would probably take Cleverley out, yeah. And that's a tough decision because actually he's been playing really well.
Surely those are the good dilemmas you want as Watford manager, though.
It's great because we've got some proper competition now in this team. You know, your starting 11 isn't necessarily as fixed as it has been in like the last couple of seasons or so, and you know, we've strengthened well. We've got a lot of quality players. The competition's high. The squad morale's high as well. Yeah. You can definitely tell that in some of the goal celebrations yesterday. And I just think, you know, we start Pereira, we start possibly Hughes, Richarlison, get that pace in behind, Gray working his socks off up top. We could get a really good result against United. If we take the lead early, always say here at the Vic, if we get an early goal, like we did against West Ham, we get an early goal, that's it. Panic
changes the atmosphere.
And exactly, and that was it as well, because West Ham panicked when we got that first goal. They had no game plan, they had nothing, everything just went out the window. But you know Mourinho's going to come here with a game plan. He's going to park at least 2 buses here. And that's the thing, you see, if they go a goal in front, it's going to make our job a lot harder. Yeah. So finally, your prediction for the score on Tuesday night? I'm going to be really optimistic, and I mean really optimistic. I'm going to say 3-1 Watford. Oh, repeat of last year at the Vic. If you guys did enjoy this fan cam, make sure to subscribe and like.